In this video, I am going to talk about the movement of Las Madres de la Plaza de Mayo. But to fully understand the meaning of this movement, let's begin by understanding the historical context in which this movement emerged. During Argentina's military dictatorship that took place from 1976 to 1983, numerous human rights violations took place. In the middle of this chaos, a group of mothers and women began meeting in the Plaza de Mayo, the central square of Buenos Aires. They were mothers of young people who had been disappeared by the government. They came together to demand the return of their children and to raise awareness of the human rights abuses that were taking place in Argentina. These mothers would come to be known as Las Madres de la Plaza de Mayo. They were a diverse group of women from all walks of life. They were mothers, grandmothers, sisters, and daughters. But they were united by one thing: their love for their children and their determination to find them. Las Madres de la Plaza de Mayo faced many challenges. They were harassed and threatened by the government, they were arrested and imprisoned, but they never gave up. They continued to meet in the Plaza de Mayo every week and they continued to demand justice for their children. Las Madres de la Plaza de Mayo were not only fighting for their own children, they were also fighting for the human rights of all Argentinians. They spoke out against the dictatorship's abuses and they helped to raise awareness of the disappeared. Las Madres de la Plaza de Mayo were also pioneers in the fight for gender equality in Latin America. They challenged the traditional view of women as passive victims, and they showed that women could be strong and courageous leaders. They inspired other women from all around the world to stand up for their rights.
Mucha desesperación, dolor y tristeza porque no nos dicen dónde están nuestros hijos. No sabemos nada de ellos. Nos han quitado lo más preciado que puede tener una madre, su hijo. Angustia porque no sabemos si están enfermos, si tienen frío, si tienen hambre. No sabemos nada. Y desesperación, Señor, porque ya no sabemos a quién recurrir. Consulados, embajadas, todas partes se nos han cerrado. Todas partes se nos han cerrado las puertas. Por eso les rogamos a ustedes, son nuestra última esperanza. Por favor, ayúdennos, por favor. Son nuestra última esperanza.
Las Madres de la Plaza de Mayo began their weekly demonstrations in 1977. They would gather in the Plaza de Mayo every Thursday at 3 p.m., wearing white headscarves with the names of their children written on them. They would walk silently around the plaza, holding up pictures of their children. The Madres demonstration were a powerful symbol of resistance against the dictatorship. They were a reminder that the disappeared were not forgotten and that their families would never give up fighting. The Madres also played a key role in documenting the human rights abuses that were taking place in Argentina. They compiled the list of the disappeared people and they interviewed witnesses to the dictatorship's crimes. This information was essential to the prosecution of the dictatorship's leaders after the fall of the regime. The legacy of Las Madres de la Plaza de Mayo extends beyond their tireless pursuit of truth and justice. Their efforts have had a profound impact on gender equity, challenging social norms and empowering women to take an active role in shaping a more and just inclusive society. Through their courageous activism, Las Madres de la Plaza de Mayo shattered traditional gender roles and demonstrated the power of women's voices in affecting a meaningful change. They inspired generations of women to stand up for their rights, fueling a broader movement towards identity, equality in Argentina and all Latin America. Today, their legacy continues to resonate, serving as a reminder that the fight for gender equity is an ongoing journey. Las Madres de la Plaza de Mayo have taught us that by raising our voices, demanding accountability, and standing in solidarity, we can create a future where all individuals, regardless of gender, race, or anything else, are afforded equal rights, opportunities, and dignity.